Check, check, check. Is this thing on? Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. Thank you for being here. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. We're starting a beautiful day with the Crypto Lifer. You're the lifers, I'm the lifer. And together, we're going to change the world one step at a time, beating back the corruption, beating back the sinful disgustingness that I see every single day in the world. Using God, positive energy, and light, we will change the world. We will trade with confidence. We will create legacies, and we'll begin to push ourselves forward to the next level. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. What do you need? She took it already when she scanned that thing last time. You know? You guys, you really gonna ask me for the internet password when I'm live at 10 o'clock? Unacceptable. You've had 2 hours to do that. 2 hours. Like, come on now. Come and take a picture of it here and leave me be. Yeah, like, shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for coming on in. Like, you've had all day last night. Like, all right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm sweating like a porcelain pig over here. Jeez Louise. I've never said that before, but it sounded funny. Shout out to each and every one of you for coming on in. I kind of know it by heart in my head. Like, hold on. See, I'm too nice. Hold on. I got to stop my show now to give people the Wi-Fi password that they've had 12 hours to get. I got to stop my show now. I'll text it to you. Craziness. Hope you can figure it out. Okay. All right. So sorry about that, everybody. You don't need to know that nonsense. All right, let's get it going here. We got SHIB down. We got everything down. Bitcoin just took a bit of a tank to the downside. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So, also, that's an M pattern there, and the M had a measured move to the downside on this 7-minute time frame right here. This is why my measured move was right there. How did I get the measured move? Well, we were in a bear flag. Bear flags break to the downside. I took the length of the base of the triangle. I put it out here, and it suggested that Bitcoin would go to 20,262. It would wick to 20,267. I was off by $5. That's how you trade, everybody. That's how you figure out what's going down. Hold up. Let me get my ticker back up and running. So sorry. Gina Bombina in there. You can see a piece of Gina's idea here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. So look, I mean, you had a shoulder ahead and a shoulder negated, but I saw the M here. See that M? I also talked about the 7-minute breaking down. If the stochastics break back up and don't make a higher high, you're likely to get a short. I talk about this over and over and over and over again. It's my special sauce. It's a simple way to trade using support and resistance and stochastics RSI. Everyone else is using 1,000 other indicators and they're missing the point. They're missing the mark. So we'd want to see this break back inside the pattern. Again, Monday morning, worst time to trade. It's false reversal Monday. They make you think it's going one way, fling it back the other. It is the worst day to trade Monday. Absolutely worst day to trade. I only scalp on the 15-minute Sunday night into Monday morning because I can control the time frames way easier. If you want to learn that type of stuff, then jump into my trading group. I use certain time frames at certain days of the week because there's better odds of not losing, you know? We showed you this shoulder, head and shoulder last night on the live and showed you that the measured move would break it to the downside all the way back down. And that is the measured move too at 2,252. So you kind of hit the exact measured move both times. All you had to do was play this shoulder, head, and shoulder, which we found for you on the live stream last night and pointed it out, and which I went over scam wick after scam wick today. Sheesh, yep. Family always comes first, no matter what. No excuses, even when it comes to the Wi-Fi password. Facts. Yeah, if my family needs the Wi-Fi password, I can't be like, hey, I'm on live streaming right now. Blah, blah, blah. I don't do stuff like that. I say I'm going to do it, and then I go and I do the right thing, you know. But they did have, like, all day to do that, you know. The second I get to someone's house, I ask them for the Wi-Fi password. It's the first thing I do for the first 10 minutes in the house. What's the Wi-Fi password? I mean, but me, my whole life depends on it, so. Sully AutoCorrect, good morning. Shout out to Chrissy Fouts. Shout out to all my moderators here. Zero Allegiance. Wrenchy T, been a long time. Wrenchy, my man. Grace Protocol, Love Learning, and everybody here. Rodney Robinson, the real dad bod, breaking it in. East Jordan, Philippe, shout out to the Lifer Champions. I love when you always say that in the morning. And shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on into the live and being here with the Crypto Lifer. I greatly appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Each and every day we battle the evil forces. The nasty parasitic banks that have been taking money from our mothers and fathers. The corrupt governments that tax us to no end. The Federal Reserve that's private and claims to be working for the government, but we know they're not. And more and more and more come to fruition every single day, right? How they manipulate the gold market. You don't even want to go to Twitter today. You don't even want to go to Twitter today. I'll tell you right now. You go to Twitter, you're going to see this right here. I'm not even going to mention it, but you're going to see that right there. And if you click on that, my God. And wow is all I have to say. You know what I'm talking about. Wow. Just 10 minutes and your mind will be blown. And that's all I got to say. That's all. And look, Bullish is trending as well. But how could you not see that staring you in the face? I'm not going to touch it because I want to stay, talking about crypto here. I am streaming live on Twitter right now. Follow me on Twitter. I would greatly appreciate it at cryptolifer33. We're moving at the speed of light on Twitter, blasting through 6,000 followers on our way to 7,000 pretty fast. 6,265. And jump on the bandwagon. Jump on the board. We're rocking it. We're rocking it. We're rocking it. Also, we're putting out awesome content, awesome TikTok, insider videos, just, inspirational videos that keep you going every single day. We shout out to MSWAP. I put MSWAP out this morning and went up 20% in basically 1 hour. An hour and 20 minutes. MSWAP for gains. I already went in and out of that trade faster than fast. Shout out to anyone that jumped on into the gains. So if you've been in my trading group, I posted this at 7 in the morning. I was up at 6:45. I went to bed at 10, woke up at 6:30, was in the charts going hard, and I saw this flag, and bang, we made 20% right there. Time to sell was right there. Bang, bang, bang. Posted it right there too, 20% gains. And lo and behold, yes, it did get sold off with the Bitcoin dumpage. That's what happens. That's why you take your profit, 20% gains. We talked about Burger last night. I put Burger out yesterday at 4:02 p.m. Yeah. And it was in the shoulder. You see, it had a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, but it stayed back in the pennant. See, I've known that when you break the pattern and get back in, you could just act like the pattern never broke down and keep it fresh. Likely this was going to break up 26%. It went up 31% gains. Burger posted at 4 p.m. yesterday, and we hit gains July 11th at 10 a.m., my friend. 10 a.m. 10 a.m., Sean. That says p.m. It is 10 a.m. right now. We got to change that, Sean. The times are really important, Sean. Very important, because I don't want anyone to ever say we're making this stuff up, Sean. So you got to be really careful about these times, because you don't want people claiming that these aren't real gains. So Sean, you got to be real careful about the timings here. Very important. All right. And I could be wrong. Let me make sure. It is 7-11. Let me make sure before I say anything. Yeah, no, it's 7-11 today. 7-11 is special time. And we hit the gains at 10 a.m. this morning. I don't even know about 10:16. I'd say the gains were hit earlier than that, Sean. You can see on the map here, 9 a.m. Sean, if you ever have the chance, if you have access to Trading View, I don't know if you do, but you can actually guide and see the time here. See, 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. was when I would post those gains. 9:30. You should put 9:30 a.m. on MSWAP. And look how fast he changed it. He already changed it. My God, this guy's faster than fast. Look at this, 9:11. Dude. That's insane. Oh, no, I was looking at Burger. No, but Burger should be changed to 10 a.m. Yeah, my bad. I was looking at Burger. Burger should be changed to 10 a.m. Oh, maybe, 10 a.m. Yeah. Or maybe even July 10th. Yeah, 10 a.m. All right. Sorry, I got mixed up there. Yo, I got the Mon load. Let's go. Shout out to Subculture mowing the lawn. I got to do that today, too, as well. I was away for a week, so the lawn gets, it grows. Got to make that burger money. When I found the link for the 99 trading group, is this Discord right? Yes, this is the Discord. Into the Discord. If you hit the link to the trading group, very simple to find. I just go to edit here, and I take it right here. Look, join the trading group right there. And I can copy this, paste it here in the comment section, and then pin it. All right, and you're ready to go. We're going to pin that. And that link should take you to the trading group. Shout out to Windizzle. Your energy is on fire today. Your skin, your eyes, your hair look very healthy and so energetic today. Health is wealth, man. The suit and the pocket square on point today. Boom. Showing up for us. Shout out to Wendizzle. We love you. I love you, Wendizzle. Thank you. I show up because you show up. Shout out to the 327 people on the live. 165 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I find this strange. This live stream produces gains almost every single time I'm on. Yet we have less viewers than we've ever had. I guess people, you know what it is? People are with their families, and they're choosing to be with their families than make gains. That's the only thing I could think about. But I mean, we produce gains every single day. We don't take days off. We nail it, we nail it, we nail it. Shout out to each and every one of them for coming on into the live. So already we've hit gains. If you were in my trading group today, we've already hit gains. Call it a day. Really, that MSWAP made my day. Entered it, it goes up 20%, exit it. You could literally call it a day for the rest of you don't need to trade again for the rest of the day. That's that a 20% gain in an hour is a beautiful day trading. To me, I call that a win. Lick the finger, check it off, move on. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to the lemon water. Put the lemon in the water, everybody. Decalcify the pineal gland. Put the lemon in the water. Did you work out today? I worked out this morning. If you make tons of money and you are super wealthy, but you have a huge belly and your heart's not working right, you're not rich. I'm telling you right now, you're just not rich. I don't care. You may feel rich. You may walk around buying whatever you want, but you're on your way down the tubes. You're not healthy. If you are super healthy, but you're broke, you're not rich. It's not fun to look great, to be able to go anywhere, but not be able to do anything with your life and have to sit in your apartment all day and just drink, lemon water. I've been there before, saving my money, not be able to do a lot of things, not be able to go out to dinner, not be able to go places. And then I saw my millionaire friends flying around the world, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? That can put you in your place. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. The lemons decalcify the pineal gland, get you going, get you in the zone. We're going to freestyle in a minute here. We're going to show you what I see happening for Bitcoin, but it's still in a falling wedge. We're still making a higher low in the trend. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is a good sign for the 4-hour, considering the 4-hour is very oversold. It is pinned, but it's likely that that's going to make a bottom here of some type. Possible a double bottom there, a bottom there. See? I know it's a little messy. We're going to zoom into the smaller time frames and show you what I see. We have our point of controls here. We must get back above 21,200. This is the same story. Now we broke the point of control at 20,005. We're on the low side of it. Usually when you break a POC, you head to the lower area node. So it's likely, because we broke 20,005, that we're going to end up somewhere down here, just based on the sense. At that point, this will make a double bottom. It'll negate the higher high there, the higher low, and the trend won't be there anymore. So that's something we have to think about. Put that on your radar, put that in your pipe, and smoke it. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We must maintain this higher low. If we break this region, you see this last leg of support here, we're coming right down to 19,189. It's only a matter of time, all right? So, something to think about. We got a beautiful rejection. And remember when I kept saying we must close a candle above 21,800? If we do not, we're bearish. So once you saw candles closing below there, short it, because you didn't make the move to the upside. You didn't make the higher high. Now, we got candles to close above it, but they didn't stay above it. We didn't stay above it on the daily time frame, all right? It really brings on the tomato and basil flavors. Banging on them, lifer bang. DXY going crazy again. I know, they just keep pumping the dollar index, which is insanity. Look at MSWAP, though. Look at this. Ready? Wait. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to blow your mind right now. I call this the emerging cup and handle. I've played it many times in my life. You have a cup here, but the cup is slanted to the upside. The handle falls off. I've seen this play out on the 15-minute scalp again for MSWAP. Very possible that you're about to pop again for a quick 10, 15% gain. Let's see. That would be a cup and handle breaking to the upside. No guarantees, but possibly another 20% gains coming out of MSWAP. Possibly an M pattern here. Could be making an M with the double top. Measured move back to the downside, but still a scalp right there with the the 15-minute trying to break back to the upside. Possible scalp for MSWAP again. We took it for 20. Can we take it for 20 yet again? There's a 68% chance you can. Again, you got to have the BALZs. You got to take the move. Shout out there. There's the cup and handle to the upside. Savvy cup and handy to the upside. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Everyone, you got to hit the likes. I'm showing up every single day, but the views are getting crushed. Google's crushing us. They're not letting us get the viewership, even though we were banging on them. Up 7,000 views on a live stream, 1,000 people watching the live just a week ago. I need you guys to hit that like button more than ever. I need it. I depend on you, each and every one of you. No, I really do. Like, I'll be vulnerable here. I come out every day. If you don't hit the like button, my business does not grow. My kids and me, we go back, and my dreams just go back to zero, and I don't go where I want to go. I don't get to the million. I don't get to the 100,000. Please don't deprive me. Please, I've tried so hard. I've given my life every single day of my life. I would greatly appreciate a like. It was just all you got to do to help me, and I don't mind being vulnerable. I don't mind telling you where I am in life, you know? So I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that like button. It would be the nicest thing you could do to send me to my dreams. And I'm going to help you get to your dreams. I'm going to show up every single day. I'm not going to BS you. I'm not going to push leverage trading links on you. I'm not going to teach you how to leverage trade and say trade responsibly, knowing that you're probably going to get emotionally wrecked. I'm not going to do those things to you like 90% of the other YouTubers are doing. I'm just not. I care about you because I care about myself and I care about God. And I know you're a creation of God, and I got to care about you because God created you. So therefore, I am indebted to take care of you as one of God's soldiers and children. So each and every one of you, thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and I love you all. Look at that MSWAP just bounced up a little bit there to the upside. Is the 7-minute in our favor? It is. That's a 7-minute scalp right there to the upside for MSWAP. Hey, it is what it is. 7-minute and the 50-minute both want to pop. I've seen that play out many times in my life. No guarantees, but I've seen it play out many times. We showed you this is a cup and handle too. This has a measured move with a cup and handle from wick to wick here. You got to take the wick to the wick. You have to. That's the rule that I created back in the day. That would take you all the way to 24,337. So that's your measured move, cup and handle all the way. Can the rising wedge break to the upside? 4 hours suggests that it can. The daily would have to stay pinned here. So we'd have to see the daily flip. Likely to happen based on what we're seeing on the 4-hour time frame. All right. So let's take a look here. What's happening? It's messy. Let's clean it up for you. So right now, let's just recap what we talked about. We've given you trend analysis. If you don't understand trend analysis, you must low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. You must put in a higher low to remain bullish. Okay, so that's the first step of trend analysis. We'll remove these. Actually, could delete everything here. I don't mind, and we can start fresh again. This is a falling wedge, hands down. If you want to make it really simple, this is a falling wedge. Falling wedges break down 68% of the time. Break up 68% of the time. The length of the pole. So you're looking for a flag move to the upside. You could say you kind of broke the flag here. Could be legit. I'll keep it in the flag for now, but I'm open-minded. And that is a cup and handle, hands down. You're also at the previous resistance point here. Likely you come down to this area though, this next area right here, right there, and bounce. Okay, so we're looking for a bounce off 20K. 19,990 really, all right? You have your range low, you have your range high. Your range high is 22,005, your range low is 17,500. Your mid-range, which is where you are, this middle range here, right? Between 19 and 21, okay? Yeah, right here, you're on the local point of control. See it? Like he just said, my man just said, we're at the local POC. Yeah, we're right there. Exactly. Which is between 20,300 and 22,005 area. See this low. This must hold. It's likely to hold. There's a good chance it does. You know. However, what I don't like is the 1 hour. 1 hour is not making a higher high. The 1 hour must put in some type of miracle here and break out, or we're dumping to the downside. You see that? You couldn't get above this resistance now. Now you have resistance at 20,600, clearly. And unless you break above that resistance, you're going to use it as, you know, unless you break above it and use it as support, it's going to be resistance to the downside here. All right. So we're watching this closely. It's not the best sign. All right. Remember how to draw your POC, your point of control. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. Click on this, hit the indicator at the bottom, the fixed range volume profile, and slap it in there. You can also add it as a bigger idea in the indicators as the VRVP, visible range volume profile. Okay. This is down and dirty, fast and easy, and get you what you need. So we got rejected again by the points of control. And again, what I've showed, which is I want to break down for you, is you always want to look at the bigger time frames and understand where they are. Doesn't mean they can't be defied, doesn't mean that it's the end all of end all, but you want to look at them because what they say and what they do is going to change everything, all right? So look, if you just delete this, and I have to go through all my charts and delete all of them. If you have one chart saved, eventually you have a bit of an issue, you know. Thank you so much, Sean. And Sean, I appreciate you, brother. So yeah, Burger, we hit the gains at 6:48 in the morning. Shout out to Sean, man. Much appreciated to you and yours. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Sorry to be so hard about it. It's just something that we got to watch. So when we look at the 15, we're finally oversold, which is thank goodness, right? And we're attempting a double bottom here. Bit of a bottom. We're attempting a double bottom. Measured move brings you back to this POC. 20,000, at least above that point of control. So we'd like to see this double bottom break above the point of control. That's the first thing. The first point of control. All right. So we want to see this first double bottom in there. See, we're zoomed in now. I just want to let you know this is the 6 hour and the 4 hour. But now we're going to zoom in for you. And we're going to show you what has to happen on the smaller time frames for the bigger time frames to go into fruition. All right. At the end of the day, this is a bear flag to me with a measured move to the downside. To me, 15-minute can break us out and just get rejected by the top. Then the 1 hour and the 15-minute would both be oversold. And then that would be your short at resistance. You short resistance, you long support. Bang, 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 bang. That would be a nice short. So look, let's kind of identify the possible short now. Look at MSWAP banging on them to the upside. We just put this out. We just talked about it. Another beautiful 11% gains. There's 30% gains in less than 2 hours off of the magic that I place, off of the technical analysis. That's a falling wedge. 68% chance this was going to happen. Low stochastics and the MACD turning on you. You could walk away with 11 right now. I don't understand why we don't have 1,000 people watching the live. Most consistent channel in all of YouTube every single day. I only must say it must be the summer. Public school did get out on June 30th, so people aren't at home anymore. They have to be with their kids. They can't sit and watch the stream. The kids are taking away the parents. That's what's happening from the live stream. Good morning, you beautiful people. Shout out to Nick's my man. Lifer is such a hard butt. I have to be, man. Sean is the bomb, man. Sending the super chats for the TA deep dives. What's up, Love Learning? Hope everyone is doing good. Lifer, the point of control changes. Lifer, the point of control changes if you include all the candles. Why do you include the candles? You do. What is he talking about? Cloud hunt. I don't know what you're saying, man, but I gotta stay focused. I apologize. Dero with the retest and ready to go. Shout out to Cons. The kids should be watching. Yes, I agree. For sure. For sure. So look, the move here. What a beautiful move for MSWAP. Another 11% gains. What a beautiful move yet again. Sean, if you want, you can take the screenshot from the beginning of this, the screenshot here now, and make another gains if you'd like. That's all on you. You could independently nail that if you'd like. It's up to you. Completely up to you. If you want to grab it for 11%. Take the screenshot from when I first put it out here on the channel. Did I actually post it? I don't know if I posted it. There's a chance I did. No, I did not get a chance. No. The count of the candles you have your indicator set to. I have no idea what he's talking about still, you know. Yeah. Just not that important to me, man. We love you, Sean. Shout out to Sean, man. It seems odd that the buy cycle indicator has called the bottom of Matic on the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly. Is it Sean or Sean? The buy cycle indicator only works for Bitcoin. Do not put it on other charts. It's only for Bitcoin. Don't put it on Matic. Colin Pugh, try this. Join the trading group. Yeah, it's a good idea. We've been trying to get him for a long time. I don't know why he won't do it. Would you accept an invite to my channel as my guest? I guess I don't go anywhere if I don't research it. I don't know about your channel, so I would have to figure out what you're talking. What kind of channel? A Discord channel or? Yeah, and everybody go to Sandwich Finance every day. So look, had you been in my trading group, you would be rich in gains right now for the day. I mean, there's no guarantees, but you would have been able to be privy to the information that it would have led you to possibly making gains every single day too, without fail. Without fail. So right now, the 50 minutes likely bouncing back to the upside. Okay, that's what we're seeing here. 7 minute and 15 minute are attempting to make a bounce. What you're looking for here is an inverted shoulder. Possible inverted head and shoulder that can break you out of it. That's how you're going to dig out of this. And you must break above resistance. If you get above here on the 15 minute resets here and you don't break this, it's likely the 1 hour is taking you down. Then you get a bearish retest in the next 15 minute and then you're head up to the target. So we hit the first target. Can we hit the second target? Anything is possible, right? There's the green pump to the upside as we suggested by the 50-minute stochastics. They're a deadly indicator. I'm telling you right now. Can the POC hold is the question for Bitcoin. Are we going to bounce off the POC is the question. All right here. And this is what we're looking at. So I just given you the 4 hour. I've given you the 15-minute and the 1 hour to watch out for all the way down to the 7. Now I'm going to zoom out and give you the daily time frame. I'm going to give you everything you need, really, in a nutshell, to figure out Bitcoin at this present moment in time. I mean, also what I see here on the 7-minute, which is possible diamond. Let's go to like the 5-minute on that. And you can see that's definitely a possible diamond, maybe even on the 1 minute. It's a diamond pattern. Look at that. A reversal diamond. Interesting. You could say it came in from the top. Did it break out to the top? Not a beautiful diamond, not perfect. Just something to think about. All right. And we gave you the 1 minute. So when we look at the daily worries me, and I'll tell you what. 4 hour really has to do something amazing. It's consolidating, to me, in a bearish flag. That's it. Look at that. Just like it was before when it broke out. These break out viciously the length of the pole to the downside. That takes you to 10,500. All right. If you can't handle 10K, as I said before, get out of the kitchen. If you can't handle $10,000, get out of the kitchen. Is that guaranteed? No, it's not. Am I holding all my money and waiting for 10K because I think it's going to be? No. If you do that, you may miss out on never getting Bitcoin on the lows. What am I doing? I've already given my entire strategy away. I was nice enough to give my entire strategy away to everyone on my YouTube channel. And we made a simple video about it too. You can find it in our content. We make so much content every single day here. It's insane. I have a crew that goes through all the extractions, everything that we're talking about. And we give you so much information to keep you privy to what's happening in the markets. Hardest working crew in all of cryptocurrency. We don't take a day off, man. Like everyone else has someone fill in for them at one point. We don't do it. So look at this shoulder, head, and a shoulder here. That's the way you dig out of this on the daily time frame, you know, and you hope that the 4 hour does some boost to the upside here and the daily does a flip. So right now, you're basically, your prayers, your miracles are on the 4 hour. 4 hour chart must do something amazing here. If I readjust this would be like the top of this pattern. And it would make sense that we get tighter and tighter in the wedge. That's a falling wedge, though. Falling wedges do break up 68% of the time. I'd be looking for a break to the upside at one point. I've looked at the 2-week chart. It's extremely beat to the ground. It's the lowest it's ever been in its life. If we look at the all-time history index and we look at all Bitcoin, I mean, great time to accumulate, great time to accumulate, great time to accumulate, great time to accumulate. Also, what I've been showing, and no one else has put out, swing up to swing up here, swing down to swing down. That is hidden bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. On the 2-week, suggests that we will make a higher high. It's very rare I've seen hidden bullish divergence defied. And once it's confirmed, it's pretty spot on. So you do have rising volume here with falling price. The sellers are getting, but we want the sellers to start to fall off here. So what we want is this to continue. And we want to see the sellers falling, and we want to see the volume falling off to the downside. Why I don't believe we're at the bottom yet is because the 2-week is too far away from the 21-day, from the 200-day is very far away from the 21-day. I teach to all my students, and when I go over, these have to get tight, like they're on the weekly. So, and it doesn't mean price could actually bounce up. Pull up price, the 21 and the 200 get tight, and there is going to be your just like perfect area for your next move to the upside. So I'm watching moving averages very, very closely on the 2-week chart. Also watching them very closely on the weekly chart. They're getting closer. When they get very tight, that's going to be our bottom. All right. We're also watching the pi cycle. We have 100 other ways to figure out when the bottom is coming in for BTC. All right. So we've given you the daily chart and the daily idea here. On the FTX exchange here. Hold on. Sorry. My finger clicked fast to the Huobi chart. So this is the daily. If the 4 hour doesn't present a beautiful move and give you something scrumptious, it's likely the daily is dumping at least back to 15K or to that bottom at 17,000. So right now the daily is very bearish, and I'd be wary of that. The 3 days, 3 day and the 5 day are both bullish. It's a good sign that the 5 day wants to push to the upside and has a double bottom. Okay. Slight Class C bullish divergence is not amazing. All right. So a bigger time frame idea, that hidden bullish. No one has showed the hidden bullish in the 2-week chart. I haven't seen anybody talk about it at all. All right. So I believe I'm the only person to bring it up. There's other guys bringing up things I didn't bring up too. So I'm not saying I'm the end all of end all. I'm just making a clear statement that no one else has really talked about that before. All right. Regardless of the fact that he likes to read the chart, this isn't AMA. Yeah. Did anyone else see a super chat go through? I didn't buy. I have receipts. Nah, man. Give the likes. Give likes. This deserves likes. Shout out to Angelo Sincola. I didn't. Then why offer another one extra month and then completely ignore me from here? What is he saying? Sam is ignoring me for several weeks now? Lost everything after that. Got offered one more extra month for free. Lifer from there. Completely ignores me for weeks. Number one, my team takes care of that stuff. I don't DM. Honestly, I am exempt from ignoring anybody. I do not have to answer every DM I get. Because I get DM'd 10, 20 DMs a day. Emails. Between emails, Telegram, and DMs, I get 50 things a day. There's no way I could respond to 50 people a day. Impossible. I have 2 one-on-one sessions today. I have to go through the charts, and I have to be there for my trading group. If you think for 1 minute I'm forgetting about you, your life is far simpler than mine, and you cannot understand a complex life of a YouTuber. Someone who's kind of half-grown and a lot of people know throughout the country. When you become somewhat known and people know you and you're running around, you don't ignore people anymore. Your life isn't the same. You have to contact cryptolifers@gmail.com, write a heartfelt email, say, hey, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? And then my wife will take care of you. My wife will take care of you, man. Trust me. If you can't get through to me, my wife will take care of you. She takes care of everybody. She is the most loving woman on earth. Okay? She's been taking care of people since she was 12 years old. It's innately in her to help you. Don't ever come to my live stream and complain. Complaining is not the lifer way. Go do something about it. Write an email to cryptolifers. Don't DM me and say I ignored you. I'm so insulted by that behavior. It's insane. Anyway, all right. The team here is amazing. You just need to ask questions in the Discord. Yeah. She's an angel. Sam, I have posted like 10 times to email cryptolifers. I know. You heard that? Email them and they will help you. This is the best community. Yeah, Sushi, don't ever come here complaining ever again for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. And honestly, if I didn't have any money, I would go shovel manure for $100 a day. And then I would live in a shack until I had $1,000 in my pocket. Dude, downgrade the life. Everyone, this is the problem. People want the new shoes. They want to go out to dinner. They want everything. And then they don't have a job that supports that. And then they wonder why they don't have any money. You don't have money because you need to live within your means. I lived in an apartment for 10 years, a 1-bedroom apartment. And even though my job got up and I got more and more money, I stayed in the 1-bedroom apartment. We didn't move to a loft. We didn't move to impress people. I did not care what anyone thought about me in my 1-bedroom apartment. I cared about how many Satoshis I was stacking. I cared about my hard wallet. And nobody else could see my hard wallet. I did not care what anyone else thought of me and my money. The issue in America is most people are buying things for everybody else. It's insane. It doesn't make any sense to me. Stop living your life for other people. Insane. Insane, insane, insane. You will get there if you live below your means and you learn how to save money. Anybody can do that. I see Mexican people move to New York. I see them live 5 in a studio apartment. I see them all work hard. They don't drink. They don't smoke. They take care of themselves. They save their money. And they get out of the hole they're in. Next thing you know, the 4 of them own a Mexican restaurant together. Next thing you know, they're hiring people. Next thing you know, they're expanding. Next thing you know, 2 restaurants. And they came here with not a penny in their name. It was hard work, perseverance, and they live below their means and save their money. If you don't save money, you can't buy Satoshis. Everything comes from saving money. All right? Like Jadakiss said, man, if you can't save money, you're useless. And all you're ever going to have is excuses, man. If you can't listen to me, listen to Jadakiss. He taught me so much. No, he did. I bought Jadakiss' album and I listened to that dude day in and day out. I met him personally. I got to know him. He gave me his personal phone number. We became friends in New York City. Shout out to Jadakiss, man. I love you. And honestly, he taught me so much about life and about and just believing in yourself. Jadakiss, so many times he had to cut friends off, people that didn't, and he had to go on his own. Save your money. Go your own way. Find your strength inside. Your strength comes from within. It doesn't come from outside. No one's going to give you your strength. Not your dad, not your mom, not your friends. Maybe God. I believe God, not maybe, but God will help you find your strength. God will lead you to your own strength. All right? Colin, I promise you, someone will get back to you and take care of you. Yeah. I know you're so busy, Sam. I love you and your show. Okay, I just emailed. You can't get in your Discord. Just want your membership because I love your trading tips and only want to join you. Colin, you're awesome. My wife will see that email right now and she will take care of you immediately. Lifers make it for themselves. Sam is here to help lead us, not make our decisions, not give you a fish. He's teaching to fish. Shout out to Gregory the Lifer, man. We love you, bro. Consistency and patience are key. Mexican hard work, man. Quality control kennels. And not Mexican. I saw people of all walks of life. Thai, white, Irish. It doesn't matter. Anyone that wanted it got it in America. If you wanted it, America has it for you. If you want it, you can get it. All right? And that's the key to this country. If you want it, you can get it. It's out here. There's so much money out here. There's so much abundance to ever think that you can't get it. My goodness. You just got to have a plan, an idea, and execute every single day of your life. There's no day to eat a potato chip and hang out. You know? Oh, tomorrow I'm just going to go do nothing with my buddies and do nothing. That's okay once in a while, but like, you got to have a dream. You got to have a hope. You got to have a want. You got to have a vision. So all of this stuff could play out. 4 hour breaks out beautifully, and then the 4 hour will make an M pattern. The daily will dump on you, and then that will begin the dump. So I'm foreshadowing the idea that the 4 hour must, when it does break out, must get above this. If not, we're going to make an M. We're going to get rejected by the 21,800 area, which has been hardcore resistance. We're going to continue to the downside. So I've given you the 4 hour. I've given you the daily. I've given you the 15, and I've given you the 7-minute chart. I've given you every single chart you need today to figure it out. I even give you the bounce here to the upside off the stochastics moving to the upside. Again, 15-minute must break above resistance when the stochastics curl again. If it does not, it's likely it's making a bit of an M here and then dropping out of the pattern to the downside. 15-minute might come back up for a bearish retest and dump. Okay? So that's what you have to watch out for. The 1 hour is basically a partner in crime with this dump because it's getting extended. So you're watching to see how big this move can get. But it's likely you're making a bear flag and dumping back down to 19,888. That's the most likely scenario based on what I'm seeing, but I'm not guaranteeing it. It's just the most likely scenario. All right. That's Bitcoin in a nutshell. So what we're doing is we're waiting for a short really to play out with the 15-minute. So if you go to BTC3S and you look at how to short Bitcoin, okay, but this is a nice way easy way to short Bitcoin on the KuCoin exchange. And you put this in the flag. This is the flag that Bitcoin's in. Same bear flag that Bitcoin's going to. So if you put this upside down, this is, sorry. My chubby fingers. I got dad bod fingers. But look, this is Bitcoin here. You see? There's Bitcoin's bear flag. I'm teaching you. Look, we zoom into the 7. That's Bitcoin's bear flag right there. Same flag. See this? That's the same exact flag. You're just looking on the two different time frames. Look. Same exact flag. Right there and right here. This is the short upside down though. So you flip the short back up and you inverse it. 1 hour is oversold, touching the 21-day moving average in a flag. All right? And you see a little bit of bearish divvy there. You are getting high on the RSI. So if you get a move, it will be a quick scalp. It's not like you're going to ride it. The 4 hour should be extremely overbought just because that's what's going on Bitcoin. And it is. Tells you not to get into the short. It says the short will probably dump to the white line. So if you trade this 15-minute, and the 50 minutes getting a little high too. 1 hour is the only thing that looks good. So look, I wouldn't touch this short unless this breaks out and retest here. This might break out, come back down and retest. Then the 1 hour and the 50-minute will both be oversold, and that would be the move to the upside. How much can you get out of the Bitcoin short? might have a lower entry too. And again, when you see the shorts like this, then you trade any short, Matic short, Sol short, Dot short, ETH short. Anything that's going to follow Bitcoin is going to short to the downside, all right? At that point, we'll find our high, hopefully get a bottom, then the 4-hour can break to the upside. So I'm looking for a possible short for Bitcoin, and I'm using alerts on the 15-minute and seeing what this flag actually even might break out on the 7 here. Chance we're retesting right now. See this? That's a retest on the 7-minute. Bit of a cup and handle, Sebi cup and handle on the 7-minute time frame. You know what, Marv? See that Sebi cup and handle on the 7-minute. About to turn on you. Interesting. Seems to be getting a bounce here. Possibly, that could be a possible entry right there on the short, in my humble opinion. All right. Nothing is guaranteed in trading. You do the best you can with probabilities, but there's an idea right there. Possible retest on the 7-minute for the short. 15-minute would flip, get you above the zone. Then the 50-minute would come back on, bounce off this support zone and keep moving. 1 hour says you got legs. And this will break to the upside, but no guarantees. All right. So I just gave you exactly how to trade Bitcoin in a special with some sauce, how to short it if it does break down out of this flag to the downside. All right. Let's get into the show. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you would ever know. Without you, I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't have hopes and dreams. I don't get to trade. I don't get to teach people. People don't sign up for tutoring. Every time you hit the like button, you progress my business, my company to the next level, everybody. You help me go to the next level. I greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. More than you would ever know. I'm on my own here. I don't have a job to go to. There's no boss waiting for a paycheck. My paycheck comes from within. It's all here. It's right here, right now. All I have is the present moment. Help me build a great present moment. Help me build a great present moment. Help me build a great present moment, everybody, please. If I can. That's what I like to see, and we're moving towards that 500 likes and at the speed of light. Stay motivated, stay grounded, stay humble. You can, you will, you are the best. You will do anything you believe yourself to do. Nobody knows your greatness but you. Nobody knows your greatness but you. I'm telling you right now. So we can leave Bitcoin in a nutshell. I think I'm happy with where it's at. 15 minutes should pump up a little bit to the upside. The short should come down a little bit for better entry style. And there's a chance we get we do get a bounce to the downside. We've showed you the measured move. We showed you the areas to watch. If you don't remember, go back and screenshot my charts from the beginning of the live. It's all right there for you. Do some work, just like I did, and you're going to be ready to go. All right. Now we're going to look at the show. We're going to look at the Dow Jones. We're going to look at everything in the world markets today and see what's happening. First thing we're going to look is ES1, which is the S&P futures. And look, I don't like that. Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder right off the bat, a slanted head and shoulder on the S&P. Look at that. And we talked about getting rejected by this upper trend line. We talked about how the 4-hour would have to get above, right? We were like, we must break above this zone. So we're talking like if we can't get above the zone, look for the S&P to roll over. Right now, that's a shoulder, that's a head, that's a shoulder. You see it? It's not a good sign. But we could say it's a falling wedge that they tried to break out and break back in. Like they broke it out, broke back in. Now it's Bitcoin. See Bitcoin? There's the cup and handle for Bitcoin. You can see the same type of chart. Now, this 1 hour is attempting to go lower than Bitcoin. This is interesting. They're not correlated. 1 hour is attempting to push to the upside. 15-minute is too. 15-minute has bullish divergence. Look, swing down to swing down, but you got a flat zone here on the RSI. You must understand your divergences, and the MACD wants to turn on you. However, fine, we get a pump, just like we're about to get a pump for Bitcoin. Get above these zones. If you roll over here, no good. If you roll over here, kind of no good. You got to get above this previous resistance at 38,885. So we're going to watch the 1 hour on the S&P and the 15-minute for a reversal back to the upside. And also, the 4 hour is extremely oversold. There's a chance that we find our way out of this target and we break this overhead resistance. See this? We need to get above this trend line and retest it. Bang. And use 4,000 as support. Such a big deal. If we do that, there could be some recovery rallies for Bitcoin. So watching the S&P closely, on the 15, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour. We don't really have to go to anything else. Let's just see how it plays out. The daily, not in your favor at the top of the channel. Likely it wants to dump back to the bottom part of the channel. So unless you pull some miracle and get some high zones out of this 4 hour and break above this resistance, you're likely to head down to the base of the pattern. That's how this works. You break out here, okay. You don't, you're likely to come right back down here when the daily resets. So all eyes on that 4 hour. Can it throw a Hail Mary? That's what we're wondering for, all right? Gregor the Lifer, it's a grind every day too, trust me. There's times when I'm like, I'm good, I can have a beer, and that's when it starts. But congrats, man. Yep. Awesome, bro, don't stop. I've been there. I have 6.5 years, amazing life. Rebuilt it from scratch after losing it all. I own 2 businesses and have a great life. Don't stop, brother. SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Study self-empowerment, empathy, and positivity. Shout out to Raphael Vega, man. SWOT, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Study self-empowerment, empathy, and positivity. I love it, man. I posted into the group, what's your Discord name? Bill McDonough. Great show. Watch it every day on the big TV. Love from Nebraska. Thank you so much, man. Let's smash that like button together, people. Stochastics RSI, but that's just me, right? I know it's a crypto show, but 2 months ago, my crypto mentor helped get me sober on the live stream. He can teach you to love yourself and be better than you are. Much love, lifers. 60 days sober. Gregory the Lifer, 60 days clean, man. Shout out to you and yours, brother. Shout out to you and yours. You know, yesterday or 2 days ago, I was sitting with my family. It was a barbecue or whatever. You know, someone cracked a beer, and I was just like, one beer won't do nothing. I was at the beach. I was like, just one beer will make me feel loose and fun, and then I'll be like, I remember what it was like, and I had that thought. And I almost went to my brother-in-law. I said, can I grab a, you know? And then I said, dude, what is that going to do for you? Just going to take you out the charts, take you out your mind. I said, you don't need it. And then I said, get that out of your head. You don't need alcohol for any reason. And I fought the urge to drink alcohol, even though it was there. It was all over me all weekend long, every single place. And I just said, no. Once you nail your plan for sobriety, you can make a business plan for anything 5 years clean. It's really true. Stephen Cuck, 100%, bro. SuperChat got canceled somehow. Sending another. 1 beer is too much. 1,000 is never enough. It's true, man. That's what happens. And this is the crypto show. Trading show, but trading is mentality. If you're on drugs, if you're messing up, if you can't discipline, it's going to be a hard time trying to follow the lifer and get into what we're talking about. So when I see people that really want it, but they're struggling with substance abuse, I tell them, like, first thing you got to do is get clean. Then we can move on to the next stages of life. You know what I'm saying? Dude, and I got a coin here. Look at I said here. If we look at the title of the video today, this alt is booming. You know what alt I'm talking about, right? It's Burger. It's Burger. And I keep saying Burger just continues to bang on you to the upside. Look at Burger mooning, dude. We put it out down here. 83. Now it's up even more. Up 123% gains from when we put it out. And from when it was out on July 1st. Just 11 days ago. Dude. 11 days ago. This coin is now up 409. It did a 5x in 11 days. You're calling this a bear market? I haven't seen that. In a bear market, I never saw a coin 5x in 11 days. I'll tell you that right now. We were all over it here, and right there I put it out. I even put it out last night. Just not saving my work, but I put it out last night here too. And we made gains. Look, the 1 hour is suggesting that it's going to pump again out of this little flag. Crazy. Now you're starting to get bearish divergence, which is a swing up here and a swing down on the RSI. I would be taking profits. It's been a good run. 4 hours probably cooked. It is. You're 4 hours overbought and away from the dotted line. You made the rising wedge. So I delete all the work too. I want to look at it. I mean, that's a rising wedge that breaks out parabolically. It's interesting that you're in a rising wedge with a low 1 hour though. When I see that, I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if the 4 hour gets pinned. And so if you see this stay in this zone and not break this bottom trend, it's going to pump more. And it's honestly in a parabola. It's been going parabolic. Why is Burger Swap? We were trading this back in the day, everybody. I got in at $2 and I sold when it went to like $25. It did something. I sold the top on the live stream of Burger. I always remember that. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, no, we would look at it on, yeah, this is on the KuCoin pair. But if I show you Burger on like the Binance pair, sorry, Burger, not BTC. Burger UST Tether. And shout out to anyone that jumped into my weekly screen share yesterday. We had a weekly screen share from 2 to 4. It was awesome. Unbelievable. And we go to Burger on like the daily. You can see Burger, we would get into Burger on when it only had a BUSD pair. It didn't have a US Tether pair. So we got into Burger way before it crashed. And this thing would go all the way to $28. We got in at $2. Look, Burger, this is how you know I know BUSD. I got in the BUSD pair. Because Binance likes to push their own liquidity, so they're smart. When a coin first comes out, they're going to give you the BUS. Or maybe it had a BTC pair at first. It might even, oh no, it had a BNB pair. You could only buy it for BNB when it first came out. Yeah, we bought Burger for BNB. Then we sold it for US Tether. Look, Burger for BNB. See, it was out way before all this other stuff. You could also buy Burger on the decentralized exchange PancakeSwap. If you don't know how to do that, let me show you. I haven't showed anyone this. DeFi is still going to come back, and it's going to be alive and well at one point. I have a MetaMask course, which will blow your mind. Took the back seat right now because, you know, all the stuff happening with Anchor Protocol and DeFi. But if you type in Burger here, all right, if I can spell, but Burger, wow, it's called Burger Cities now. I didn't know it was called Burger Cities. It was just called Burger. But you copy this contract address here. You go to a place called PancakeSwap.finance. All right. PancakeSwap.finance. I haven't been in a long time. Definitely bookmark it if you can. This isn't it here. This is some weird, you know. But here, you want to go to like PancakeSwap. Hold on. And what you're going to do is you're going to go, yep, it's Burger Cities. It wasn't Burger Cities when we were playing it. I'll tell you that. And you're going to go to the trade area here, to the swap. So I've been, and then you're going to paste the contract address of Burger. See that? Import it. I understand. And that's how you use a decentralized exchange. And you would use BNB mainly to buy this, but you could sell BNB for USDT. And then you could use USDC or even USDC on the Binance chain. You have to understand chains, how to import to a chain, how to use chain. This is Binance Smart Chain. Not Binance Chain, two different things. You got to understand how to use the smart chain and make sure you're moving on the right place. You buy BNB on KuCoin, send it to your wallet on basically PancakeSwap, your MetaMask wallet, and you're in business to use decentralized exchanges. They're going to start coming back again. Funny that this is up as big as it is. Burger. Who would have thought Burger would go from 50 cents all the way back up to $3.28? Unbelievable for Burger. And there's a chance that the 1 hour does want to do damage here to the upside. It's a rising wedge. Rising wedges break up to the downside. 90 is basically, you know, 78% of the time. It's almost like 90%. But when you get low Stokes on the 1 hour and the 15, and you're making a rising wedge, there's a chance you go and you break out for a big move. So possibly 70% gains coming out of Burger. I would watch it closely. There is bearish divergence. You are running after a green candle that already went up huge. But again, and the 4 hours overbought, I'd be worried about that. So I'd play the 1 hour only. And if I got stopped out, I'd be pleasantly surprised. I like to do this. If I've made huge gains on a coin, I throw maybe a piece of the profits in there just to see if it can make a few more gains. If it doesn't, then I limp out. But I'm just showing you the idea that Burger could break up to the upside here out of this pattern. Rising wedges break up parabolically when you have low stochastics. So that's some deep insight. Change the way you look at the world. Did MSWAP just gap up for more? It did. It did. We talked about this 15-minute making a little bit more gains, and actually says there's more coming. Funny, my MSWAP it's not saving, right? Because it's open on another somewhere else on my iPad or something else. So you gotta delete it from everywhere and then restart fresh again. But look, MSWAP deciding that it's gonna blast again out of this kind of, you know, moving. I mean, that 15-minute wants to blast. 22% gains coming out of MSWAP, possibly for more. Low stochastics, lack of bearish momentum, falling wedges break up 68% of the time. You're touching the 21-day moving average, and you even have a bit of a falling wedge here on the RSI. I don't know what to tell you, but that's my sweet special sauce. You go from there, and you take it from there. When you read Lifer's testimonials, you'll know you're in the right place. Shout out to everybody that did hand me testimonials. You hand them to me. I love it. I absolutely love it. Crypto Cash, who shows this beautiful video of the sunrise in the morning. You know, and I said, if $99 is a lot to you, how will you ever become a millionaire? Mindset is everything. If you, and I know everyone's in a different place in life, but like, change your life, man. And just the testimonials keep coming in. I really appreciate it. Look, I forgot to mention, I pair this with watching his live every day. Sam has made a huge impact on my life, our lives, more than he ever knows. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I'd like to say at the beginning of this group, this community is purely amazing. I've been in for about a week now, and I just want to give the biggest thanks to Sam and every lifer here. Let me also say, do not get in here thinking you're going to make a quick buck. Yes, everybody here is smart and really active, but we are here for the bigger picture. The amount of content here is so extensive that what you learn here is worth the $99 a month. Not even just the learning aspect, but the team here is incredible. They'll answer any questions and they'll respond to any chart TA question your heart desires. The real value in this package is showing up every day and getting in tune with the timing of the group and the markets. This is where the beasts are made, and you can tell from the moment you gain that access. I'm really good at keeping my nose in the books and observing anything and everything. You join this group, I promise it'll be the best thing you do for yourself. I walk around with a little Sam on my shoulder. When I look at the charts, I hear Sam say you're low on stochastics on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, but the daily is not in your favor. But the 15-minute can throw a Hail Mary and keep you pinned. I love my new way of life, and every day I'm learning something new and seeing the charts in a new, different way. It's purely a blessing, but how I had looked at the charts, it's purely a blessing now. How I looked at the charts and I had no clue what I was looking at, and now it's all finally starting to make sense. Made 15% today. I need more experience. These people just been in the group for a month. I've learned a ton about market in both directions. I'm doing about break-even trading right now, which is huge improvement over the losses I usually do in crypto. However, the real benefit I found is getting up every day and hitting my day job a lot harder. I'm a sci-fi author, and I managed to get an entire book written in the month I've been in your group. Usually it takes me months to write a book. That's the money in the bank, baby. Thank you for showing up every day. You are an inspiration. Man, you people make me cry, man. You really do. I love it. 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 It's all about that special sauce, peeps. Join the group and learn the special sauce. The world, short the coin and buy the coin and hold, or use 3L or 3S. Send in a SuperChat and TA for deep dives. It's been great, worth every penny. Shout out to Palmetto Nick. But trading in the zone tells me that thinking one trade looks like another is a mistake. I've used that to make money, so I at the end of the day, it's your own experience in life. No one else has been through your vessel, Bison 9. I've used that to make many a trade. I've seen a trade looks like another and it's played out. I get it. You can't say just because a trade looks like another, it's going to play out. I think that's what he's saying. But if you've seen it, if you've seen the same type of setup 100 times and, 90 of those times you've seen it play out. Can you check out SWIFT? Doesn't have much history, but looks like a breakout. Let's take a look at SWFT. And there it is again. I mean, this is the third call on the live again. 6% gains. There we made that quick 10. Came back down. Another one possibly coming now. Look, and now you got, look, do you see it? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? An inverted head and shoulder that wants to break to the upside. See it? Shoulder, head, and shoulder. Took me years to see stuff like that. And if you want to get crazy with it, you can do this. You can see you're getting tight in a pennant here. See that? Ayo. Ayo. All right. 100 ways to look at anything in life. And that's the key to life. 100 different ways to look at it. So SWFTC, Swift coin, right? That's what you asked about here. Let's take a look at Swift coin on the Super Chat. Thank you so much for Swift coin. You talked about SW. Oh, you didn't add the C though. Interesting. Not sure why you didn't add the C. I don't see it here. I think you got to add the C. Am I right? I'm open-minded that there's so much preciseness in the world, but I'm going to go with Swift coin. $15 minutes getting overbought, telling me that it may come down to the bottom of the channel first, like right here. That would be my sweet spot. Or it may break out and come up for the retest. Either way, I don't like to get in until those 15-minute resets. Either I'm getting it at the bottom of the channel or the retest. And if it keeps pumping and I miss it, so be it. It's happened. All three of those things have happened to me from this scenario. What you do is you hope for this one. If it happens, there's a highly likely probability that your idea played out. And you can get the gains. We have an example of this. Check it out. I believe it's Mnet, or, people watch your content from all over the world, but I want to say God bless America. Shout out to Tito Smiles, man. We love you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Shout out to $5. Yo, America needs a blessing today. With all the insanity, can we get rid of the corruption, please? Please. We're starting to look like a third world country over here. It's getting weird, man. Can we have some respect for ourselves for once in our life? Yeah, it's just horrible, Everyone is disgraced right now. I don't care if you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. You feel the disgrace. Like, there's no way you do not. If you're a God-fearing person that goes to church, you don't like what's happening right now. I don't care what side of the corridor you're on. Now, I voted for Brock Pierce. I want to make it very clear. I voted for Brock Pierce in the last election because he was the only person that was touting blockchain. All right? And I believe that over time, we will make a blockchain party. We will defeat the two-party system. We'll make a new party called the Blockchain Party. What will be on the Blockchain Party? Everything will be on the blockchain. That's what the party will represent. Every single vote will be immutable and documented on the blockchain. Can't be changed. Every single budget will be immutable on the blockchain. Can't be changed. All right? Whereabouts, every week, certain things that you're doing, if you're going to be in the public eye, I think you should be more transparent of what you're doing and where you are on the blockchain. Until you get out of that office, you should be far more scrutinized as to where you're going and who you're meeting with. Blockchain. And so once and they don't want the blockchain party because it will put the people in power, and they don't want the people to be back in power like we started this country to begin with. I want the people to be back in power. I want the blockchain party to take back its time, to take back this country. The blockchain party, keep repeating it. Bitcoin is the new colonial script. We will make our new money. We will break away from the International Monetary Fund. We will break away. We will find our solace. I truly believe that God has a plan for each and every one of us, and it is greatness, and greatness will prevail. Sam, I'm running for office here in about 5 years, running for a county commissioner seat here in Pinellas, Florida. That's awesome, dude. Preach, man. It's okay to be with, I'll be okay with 10K, but would be shakier for all of crypto if we're still there. Would be awesome to wick to it and bounce back to 15K fast. I would love that chemistry. That's, blockchain tech and voting would be nice. We need it, man. We need it. RIP. I get it. Hey, do Sam, Bitcoin is near the lows? If you think 10K is near, then yeah, possible. So I'd watch FTC here. Highly likely there's a break to the upside. On the 1 hour time frame, looking absolutely scrumptious for a move. But you could position yourself in pinpoint accuracy entry by using the stochastics RSI on the 15-minute. All right. Also, you see some bearish divvy here too. Could break you to the downside. Anything is possible. That's why it's called trading. There's no guarantees. And Chrissy Faust just left a testimonial. Just wanted to say thanks, Sam, for the changes in my life, not just with crypto knowledge, but in general. A little over a year ago, I bought a newer truck and didn't want it to smell like cigarettes the way my older vehicles have. So I started not smoking in my vehicle. Then I was inspired by Sam to start working out in the morning before the live. I realized what smoking had done to my body. July 4th, 2021 was my last cigarette. Now July 4th is my new independence from cigarettes, baby. Dude, it's been a year since you've had a cigarette. Unbelievable. Chrissy, I am so blessed that we're changing your life in your health, man, because it's not, if you don't have health, you can't trade well. Anyone can teach you how to trade. If I teach you how to trade and I find out that, you're abused your whole life and you hate yourself and you think bad things are going to happen to you, how are you going to learn how to trade, right? So trust me, like where you are emotionally, spiritually, has everything to do with your portfolio and trading. Every single thing to do with your portfolio, way more than everything else. So unless we clear away the issues here and we get you focused and we get you going, it's going to be way harder to keep up pace with the lifer. I'm telling you right now. To keep up pace with me, you got to get rid of the things that are drawing you down, holding you back in life every single time. And look, set alerts on the 15. Set alerts in the 15-minute. Please. Please. I said please. Funny. Set alerts in the 15-minute, please. Swift looking nice. Thank you for the idea there on the super chat. It's not always about me. It's about me and my whole crew, man. Addiction is all about patterns. You just have to convince yourself you'll never had that pattern. It really is that simple. I just smoked my 12th cigarette for today, and I lost $48,000. Yikes. Yikes. And that's another thing. $99 isn't so bad when you lose $48,000. You might just want to get an education for $99. Bison 9, yeah, don't trip, bro. We can't win them all. Getting stopped out is just part of the game, and I have stuff like that happen daily, man. Just don't lose confidence, and you will be straight. Bison 9. But chasing it may not be good right now. Just leave myself out of it to not repeat history. I lost about 400 chasing L-Pool, thinking that the falling wedge was coming back, and it never did. Rex stopped me out yesterday, and I just want that trade to be good. Yeah. I was talking to my friend about the problems with the government and the dollar. I said people look at crypto improperly. He said I sound, oh yeah, don't go there. Yeah. Down with the, yeah. No, eventually I see a culmination of this knowledge kind of, you have the people who believe in the truth and people who don't. People who believe in crypto believe in the truth. They don't want to lie. They want things out in front on the blockchain. People who don't want things out there and want to live in lies, they don't want crypto out there. Crypto exposes things. Crypto exposes the entire financial system. It teaches us what they're doing, how they're doing it, and what's happening behind the scenes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. 486 likes, 490 watchers. That's the lifer way. Shout out to the $10 super chat. Much respect to you and yours for jumping on in. I live in St. Pete's on the border of Pinellas Park. First time here. Have a great day. Shout out to Juan J. Gondak, man. I appreciate you, brother. All I know is stacking sats equals good. Lifer replied to my DM pretty fast. Nicely when I did message once. He didn't have to, and I didn't expect him to, but he still did. Sometimes if I'm up at night and I happen to be in the group, I'll see a DM and I'll respond. But it's a very rare occasion, so you got a lucky response. It just happened. You get it? I don't always do it. You know? I do it when I get a chance. Honestly, I run a trading group. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I got to give my wife attention. I got to give both my kids attention. I got to give all my 600 lifers attention. I got to give myself a little bit of attention, right? And then I get to give the live stream attention. I also have employees, and I'm a CEO of a company, and I got to give them attention too. Imagine that. Just between my employees and my family, I got like 7 or 8 people that I need to talk to every day. So like, where am I finding this time to DM random people? You tell me. Sam, I need more attention. And then I give Rodney attention. And then Rodney, I give attention to too. Here's my text message with Rodney Robinson right here. Look, you're so funny, man. Wow. He put himself through culinary school right after high school and worked in restaurants when he was 16 through 20. He thought he wanted to go to Johnson & Wales Culinary Art School to be a chef, but he realized he didn't want to work the weekends. Hey, that's funny, man. When I need attention, I send a super chat. Super. Hey, that's what I always tell people. For $1.99, get your question answered immediately. You know. Happy Monday, Lifer. We were buying cannabis stocks this week. Crypto of the week will be Raven. Funny. God, man. Yo, Sam, what are your thoughts on when the 15-minute and the RSI oversold, but the 3 and the 7-minute are overbought? Thanks. 3 and the 7-minute don't matter, dude. 7 minutes, the only thing I would even give any promise to. At that point, you're using support and resistance. See? The answer to your question is you're not using support and resistance, and so you're worried, you're kind of lost. Had you had support and resistance, you'd be like, well, if the 7 minutes overbought, that's fine. Can it flag out? So you draw a flag. That's why you draw your flags. You draw your flags above the resistance. If it stays in the flag above the resistance, the 7-minute resets. You're good to go. That's why you project a pattern into the movement. Okay? Way to get them likes up, people. But we can do much better. Do it, peeps. My crypto journey actually started last year looking into mining. I then thought about being a DApp dev because I'm a programmer for my day job. I may take another look. Shout out to Bison9, man. I've been living with 4 to 6 people for 7 years, almost for lower rent, while I've had their money to live alone. While I've had the money to live alone. Hey, man, smart deal, dude. Save, save, save. I can't live with no one. Wish I could save a lot of money if I did that. LOL. I also really like my space. I live with people over here and there, but I really like my space. I'm just way cleaner and more detailed than the average person. So the odds are the person's going to piss me off. It's just, they're going to leave something on the couch. They're not going to clean up. They're not, when you're, I could only live with the most on-point person, like another Aries who's working out every day, So, anyway, let's get back into the charts. Let's look at the show. Let's look at what's happening in the world markets today. The Dow struggling down 119 points with an M right there. We even said this could possibly make an M, and it dumped to the downside. Sad to say there, the Dow Jones. There's your cup and handle. It did break out of the cup and handle. There's your cup. There's your handle. It did break out. However, this is now an M. See this? That could break you right back down to the bottom of the pattern. Okay? What a rounded top for the Dow. However, you are touching the 200-day moving average on the 5-day. I mean, there was a bounce there, bounce there. Only the pandemic brought you lower than that. It's tend to be a temporary bottom for the Dow Jones many times before. Can it hold the bottom now? You're in this falling wedge thing here. The Dow Jones, previous resistance bouncing off support, but the daily, extremely overbought. You need the miracle on the 4-hour. 4-hour overbought too, not even correlated with Bitcoin. The Dow Jones unable to get above resistance at 31,800 and about to roll over on that right now on the 4-hour. Look at the 1-hour time frame. Trying to save grace here. Attempting a cup with a handle here. This is what I see now. A bit of an ascending triangle here, kind of. And again, the patterns aren't as full as Bitcoin because they take days off. And they look at all this mishap. So we need this right now to hold for the Dow and bounce back up at least. Hopefully get a bullish retest. But we want the 1 hour to reverse. This has to hold right now for Bitcoin to remain bullish too as well. Okay. The total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. We talked about the idea that if we didn't get above this resistance, we would break to the downside. This did not break up. I said we'd have to break up and use this as, we went over this in the weekly screen share yesterday. I said we're looking for this to break out. If not, I said if the 15-minute rolls over on you, 1 hour rolls over on you, it's like you're going to dump to the downside. And that's what's happening here. But again, if we delete everything, this is the pattern to play now. And you can see it clear as day. It's an ascending triangle. That's a bilateral pattern, 50-50% shot either way. If it breaks out, to the upside here. I have seen Bitcoin do this. We are at the bottom on the 2-week chart. All right, that would bring us back to $1.1 trillion and close to our next big resistance point. All right. This is the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. We must get back above that zone. Could be a horrible resistance mode. Also, this idea is staring me in the face right now. Right here. You could say we did break that trend slightly. Very slightly. So this trend line needs to hold in this 4 hour, this higher low. Look, low, higher high, higher low. Wow, that's interesting. Bitcoin made a higher high, but the total market cap really didn't. That's interesting. Total market cap made a double top. See? Let's really zoom into that. The candles did not close higher on the total market cap. They did on Bitcoin, but not on the total market cap. So you didn't make a higher high here. So you must assume you put in a lower low then. You get it? So all eyes again on the zone. This breaks. You're looking for the bearish retest and a dump down. And we got your measured moves here. We got bigger ones and smaller ones for you. Where does the total market cap go of all of cryptocurrencies? Does it get buried beyond belief? There would be your measured move down to $486 billion. The conservative is just the length of the base of the triangle. 723 billion, right? And there's your 17K at 771. So that's 17K low. That's like 12K for Bitcoin. So you're at a kind of a crossroads here. This 4 hour really needs to pick up the slack and get out of the zone. However, you don't have the 1 hour in your favor. So again, like, and you didn't make a previous high. To me, you broke down already. And now you're going to bearishly retest on the 15. Look at that. You broke out the pattern. Attempting to get back in. 1 hour will dump on you. So, again, it's starting to show the short could start when the 50-minute resets. This is how I build. You spend hours building, and then you go, if, then this. That's funny. Symmetrical triangles are like walking through poison ivy. A 50-50 shot of a breakout. Right? That's funny. That is funny. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. What is this spike to the downside? What is that? Like, what is that? And it says 196, but we got 469. I don't know. Look, and then it just went from 312 back to 4. I don't understand this. Like, I feel like it's an attack or something, but I don't know. I'm a paranoid guy, so I always think someone's trying to take me down. Just how I am, man. It's how I got here in the first place. Fighting everybody, you know, thinking everyone was trying to take me out. Always believing in myself. Sam just broke it down like you were watching it. This is money. Trade with only if, then do this. Statements. Yep. It's true, though. They trying to take out the lifer. Falling wedge on the views means there's a 68% chance of a break to the upside on the viewers. I know, right? I love y'all, man. They can never stop the journey. Look, more likes than watchers. Nobody does that. I've never seen that on any other channel. Every other channel has like 2,000 people watching with 500 likes. Tells me there's more people watching right now. We have 1,000 people on the live as far as I'm concerned. There's more people watching than they claim. They just use some algorithm to try to block it. We're moving so fast, everybody. No other channel has the energy. No other channel has the movement. In the entire world, no channel does what we do. In the entire world. We're the most unique channel in the world. I know it, I know it, I know it. Because I just don't see the community anywhere else. We go on around the blockchain. We go against Altcoin Daily with 1 million followers. And how come there's way more +1 lifers in the chat? I go against every single other big-time YouTuber on around the blockchain that's into crypto. Not one of them has the following we have. Not one of them has that many people jamming into the comments like we have. Nobody, dude. They are envious of our group. They know we have a following beyond belief. And I'm telling you, you guys show it every single time you put your best foot forward for me. It is amazing. And I'm telling you, with that type of energy, with that type of loyalty, we can change the world hands down. We can change the world hands down. That is special to me. And I know I'm building something bigger than just a crypto channel. I'm building something different, bigger than just financial success and freedom. We're building a movement of people that care and live in love and that want the best for everybody. Truly want the best for everybody. They don't put a sign on their lawn and then go act completely ridiculous. It's an everyday process. It's an everyday living. It's helping others every single time you can. It's knowing that you got to do the right thing. I'm live streaming. My sister needs the Wi-Fi. You don't say, oh no, you should have done it yesterday. You go and you get the Wi-Fi. You don't play games. You do the right thing for everybody around you because everyone is one of God's creations. And by doing the right thing for God's creations, God will take care of you. And I truly believe that. The price is right, baby. The price is right. Sam Price for the blockchain party, baby. Sam Price, blockchain party. Vote Sam Price at your next election. I honestly have never seen a single other YouTuber break down TA like the lifer. It just isn't out there. It's all basic and you don't learn much. Here you can actually learn something Thank you for saying that. Sam, with the total market cap looking bad, could Bitcoin dominance save the Bitcoin price and destroy the alts? I always remember having a Bitcoin dominant season during the bear market before alts rise. Thank you. You're correct, but we're not in that stage. Wi-Fi password is doing damage. I guarantee it. You're funny, man. Sam for president. The price is right. Thank you so much, man. Hey, there's one person that wants me to become the president. We could have another people keep asking for it, and eventually the people will be in demand, and we'll have to do what the people want. Right? So total market cap. Then we also look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is worrying me because you might have a relief rally on the 15. The 1 hour says you might have a little relief rally for the altcoins. 4 hour needs to pump, just like Bitcoin. The daily wants to dump. So if this dumps, which it already is starting to do here, and it's at resistance, it's trying to form a shoulder, head, and a shoulder there. You see that inverted head and shoulder? It's attempting to draw. Look, this trend line that we must hold this trend line. So you can see we're forming this ascending triangle just like I showed you on the total market cap. We must stay in the zone, right? 4 hour has to do something amazing and push us back to the top of the channel at least. So I'm putting all my eggs on that 4 hour. It's gotta do something lovely. 200-day moving average catching the price here on the 1 hour. It's interesting. A little bit of a move here. What I did worry is if the dominance dumps hard on the daily, and we saw tether dominance yesterday. Remember, we put out tether dominance, looked like it was going to pump on the daily. It's not a good sign. So if you go to the daily time frame and you see tether dominance trying to pump, which it is, and about to pump to the upside, but Bitcoin dominance about to dump, and then you see Bitcoin in a bear flag on the daily. So unless this 4 hour does something miraculous, right? So we're all watching this overbought 4 hour. Something miraculous has to occur. This has to dump here to the downside. If this doesn't dump on the 4 hour, and we go up, and then we go sideways, and then we just kind of get ready for another move, the daily's going to come down on you hard. All right? I've seen these things, so I can talk in this type of stuff, you know? Cubecoin just went live today on Mex Global. $2 is not hard to send. He read my comment about and didn't even react. Ate a bear. You wouldn't check BNB for me a few days ago without a super chat after I told you I lost 15K. Not sure that's love and kindness. Also, because you lost 15K, I have to do what you tell me to do? Doesn't make any sense. So if I don't do what you tell me to do, I'm not full of love and kindness. That's so ridiculous, my man. It's so ridiculous. And actually, we went over BNB towards the end of the live. It was the 4 hour cup and handle you were asking about. See, I remember. We did go over BNB at the end of the live. You must have left the live. So I did go over the BNB. Come on, man. I don't work for you, man. I work for the lifers. If you pay $99, I work for you. Okay? And you asked about this cup and handle on the 4 hour on BNB. You did. I remember it. And I went over it. I did. You can go find the timestamp. All right? Buddy, it did take me a long time to go over it, but I did go over it at the end of the live. I did. So you can take that. All right? I love you anyway. I'm not trying to get in any confrontation. If you want to have a confrontation with me, I'm not going to give it to you. I love you, man. Here's your BNB now. All right? Are you happy? How old are you, by the way? Because you sound like a 5-year-old child. If you're anywhere over 22 years old, like, you are extremely immature. And you sound like a whiny little baby. I have to be honest. Like, I'm a nice guy, but you sound like a whining child. Honestly, right? I know kids that watch my live stream that don't whine like you. Like, 9-year-old kids watch my live stream with their dad. They don't whine like that. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Do we have to give you a baba bibby and a bib and put you on timeout? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, BNB is looking scrumptious in the 4 hour. It's looking beautiful. Could you explain why you're referring to when you say the 7 or the means to reset? Are you referring to the VWAP? I use Market Cipher. Sorry that you use Market Cipher. That's tough for you. You're going to miss a lot of moves. I'm talking about the stochastics RSI moving back to the downside. Drink milk and grow up. You're funny, dude. You guys are hilarious, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. And the likes keep going up. Right? BNB looks scrumptious on the 4 hour. It really does. Just don't like how this 1 hour is trying to play us right now. We need the shoulder, head, and shoulder to break to the upside here for BNB. 15-minute has legs. So it's like, throw us a Hail Mary 15-minute, break us out. 1 hour either does a sideways behavior, does something like this, and we still break out. Hit the target. 1 hour comes back down here, and then we boom out of the 4 hour when the 1 hour resets. The 1 hour has to reset. That's a prerequisite at one point. Never drink soy milk. It's made of GMOs. My entertainment for the day. It's just another tool that's not side. It's just another tool that's not by Soul Indicators. Bumbo. My entertainment for the day. Y'all touching his sensitive side today. Super chat pending by Crypto Sam about AMP. AMP. We'll take a look at AMP. I lost money. You must do what I say because of love. Shout out to Stack McChange. You don't love me because you didn't, because I didn't send it into Super Chat. Soy gives man breasts. Facts. I never eat soy. Not me neither. I would never eat soy for any reason. For any reason. Not soy milk, not soybeans. You know when something's not right. If you didn't grow it yourself, or if you didn't get it from an organic farm, stay away from it. Try to get things from where you know people made the food. Thanks for everything you do, brah. Shout out to Spiro, man. We love you. Do you have specific settings for your Stokes and RSI? Yours look different than mine, but mine are default settings. I use the default, but I just have one called Stoke RSI with divs. 3314, 1414. I did not change any of the settings. The only thing that's different is I have divergences on mine. That's the only different thing. God bless the cryptolifer. GMO anything is not good. Yep. I need to get that TRT. The total runtime? MSWAP on fire, and we gave you MSWAP again on the channel. I'm just saying, like, I didn't go over 100 different coins. I went over like 2 or 3 coins today, and we nailed them all. Like, MSWAP for massive gains. Look at that. Massive move to the upside. We called it for you here. We called it for you there. Jeez, and look, it's not remembering my work. This is so annoying. It really is so annoying because it's like I had you at a low. But look, you take my previous chart, and let's see if my team has the gains. My team should have been able to grab the gains from the live without even, dude, they did. Look how good see, that's how you know you have a good team. 7 minutes later, up 11% gains. And actually, it's up even more, Sean. Let's take a look at this on the 15-minute, and we'll redraw it again. We banged on it again, Sean, if you can believe it. First, we gave you this cup and handle. Hold up. They call me Sammy Cup and Handy for a reason, because first thing we did was we gave you this flag at the beginning of the live, right off the bat. Actually, when I was not at the beginning of the live, but in my trading room, right? And we talked about this breaking up. This went up 20%. Then we formed this other little flag here on the 7-minute, and we called the 7-minute scalp. And if you remember correctly, this 7-minute scalp went up about 8%, 13, 10, 12% right there. We called that. Then it came back down, and we got back into the 15, and we suggested the 15-minute had legs more to the upside, and it continued up, 18% gains. So from the initial play, we're up 26% gains. From that play that I put out, we are up 21%. And you could have scalped that other one and made it in total of 20, 20, and 8, which is 48% gains in total. Out of the 15-minute, it was 3 trades. That all happened on the live, or since about 7 in the morning. Shout out to anyone that jumped on into this. How did we figure this out? Well, we used the moving averages. When price action touched the 21, it bounces off the 21. It's a known thing. Gets near the 21, it's out. Gets near the 21, it's gone. And now you have more legs in the 15-minute. This 15-minute suggests you're about to blast to the upside. And again, if you have skills like we do and we teach you, then you know that you're kind of making this rising wedge that broke out, broke back in. You know that the pattern stayed good, and then you're like, we're going even further here. This is parabolic city here. And the 15-minute has legs right now. And this says you're going up even more again to the upside here. I use stochastics RSI, I use moving averages and shapes with support and resistance, and that's how I get my special sauce. I'm telling you right now, it's insanity. That's how I do it. Look, and then you have even this pattern that broke out. If you didn't know all that other stuff, MSWAP to the upside. Okay. We also pulled the Fibonacci from the mini local fib here to this area, and you're bouncing in between the 0.5 and the 618, and you bounce off the 0.5, then you bounce off. Now you're dealing with the 286, and if you get above that, the 236, you're going all the way to the measured move. All right. Stop trolling. Yeah, I don't read the trolls, man. Don't worry about it. This Bitcoin price is having a hard time. It looks like we are going to dump. Stuff could really dump. A lot of coins are at the bottom of a range. We lose a range, stuff can come way down. I agree, man. I'm 100% with you. The daily's high on a lot of stuff, and you didn't break previous highs. So it's likely you're going to go even lower. I'm with you on that. Okay. Okay, let's stay positive. We don't have to be here. Let's edify each other and take it to the top. Exactly. Edification, man. One knife sharpens the next. We stay positive here. I don't see the trolls anymore. I used to actually see them. I don't see them anymore. I try to help someone if they cry and whine like a baby. But at the same time, it's about moving forward at the speed of light, right? If I was everybody's friend, I wouldn't be your mentor. Mentors are not your friend. Mentors are people that help you get somewhere in life, okay? Friends are there for you, but not all your friends are mentors. Not all your mentors are friends. I'm your mentor. I'm hard on you. I want you to change your life. I want you to do something different. I'm going to push you. I'm going to tell you things you sometimes may not want to hear. That's my job. My job is not to allow you to sit in complacency. My job is to push you through mediocrity and to get you to greatness. That's what I'm here for. I can take flack for it. It's okay. Like my dad used to say, I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm here to show you the way. All right? Very, very similar. And I'm not your daddy. I'm your crypto daddy. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 578 likes, and the likes just keep coming up. Some of the most likes we've had in a long time. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. 20 minutes in the average watch time. You people are amazing. Chat rate is awesome. Let's get that chat rate pumping. Where y'all from? Where y'all from today on this Monday? Where is everybody from on this beautiful Monday? Where y'all from? And we made gains live on the stream today. Like, that's the point. Every single day, I try to find gains, and I don't keep my knowledge to myself. That's the difference. The 99 is just like an added, hey, you want to join my group? You see what I did? You want to support me? You want to learn more? Jump on in. So the dollar index just took a dump here on the 15-minute. However, it's getting ready for another leg. This is scary. The dollar index is just continuing to pump too as well. It's getting rejected finally now by the 1 hour time frame. Let's see a rejection here. Double top of the 15-minute for the dollar index. Let's look at the bigger time frames. And it's sad. I've been working the dollar for so long and so many different charts. I'll have to start fresh again. I can't take it anymore. But look, this was a heavy resistance point, and we drew this resistance out from 1989. Kind of crazy, like right here. You can see we hit it right here in 1998. We hit it right here in 1989, and we bounced off of it in 1981. We would come here and get resistance, and I was saying, man, can we finally get resistance? I was drawing a head and shoulder pattern. We broke the resistance. Wasn't good for BTC. Now the 1 week chart wants to pump to the upside even more. Yikes. Your next resistance point is obviously this area here at 120. They're pumping the dollar. They really are. They're doing the best job they can of trying to manipulate the market. Let's look at the 2 week chart here. And when you look at this, you are in this rising wedge that just falling wedge that broke out. That is a massive move to the upside. It's kind of freaky, honestly, because either the dollar and Bitcoin can coexist together, but it doesn't make sense. So right now, and again, I keep showing the 2 week chart extremely oversold, overbought, trying to make one last attempt of a pump, but then like it's got to start to dump. Every time the 2 week got high here, eventually you started to make a bit of a dump. But now you broke above support, so above resistance, you break down, bouncing there. And this is a worrisome thing. We're going to 108 now? Like the dollar pumping something serious. Crazy. Crazy. Someone's manipulating this. Because how is the dollar pumping when it's losing value daily? Everything else is more expensive. 7-minute flag on the dollar. Now Bitcoin should have a 7-minute bear flag. You get it? Like hands down. You don't have a 7-minute bear flag. I don't know what to tell you. You kind of, yeah, I mean, look at that. And you're getting overbought. Rising wedge. You're about to dump even more. Look at that. 7 minutes about to dump on you. You made a double top right there. You couldn't get above resistance at all. I'm watching this 7 minute for a dump. 15 minute is attempting to save the day. This is so crazy. And this is Monday, man. I can't stand Mondays. Worst day to trade in my entire life. Still, I only trade the 15 minute on Mondays. Quick scalps, quick scalps. Yeah, developing countries getting wrecked with a pumping dollar in a recession. I know. You're cheating on me, Dustin Cava. Finbook, I'll hold you for a bit if you need. You're funny, man. Wow, 600 likes, so close. The dollar isn't pumping. The other currencies are dumping into the dollar. That's why Bitcoin price isn't correlated right now. Interesting. Shout out to Jamie. Good point, dude. Y'all hilarious. Dustin Cava, you're the sweetest guy ever. Strong, powerful arms. Wow. The DXY value never translates to wealth in the people's hands. No, it does not. Developing countries, yeah, this is sad. Jealousy, LOL. You guys are funny, man. Beautiful but backwards California. I'm so sorry. New Mexico. It's the same guy making accounts. Funny, I don't even see. You can't stop someone who's this positive as me, man. I got God on my side. I'm doing everything that I want to do in my life. And I have the most positive people. I have 600 lifers, 636 lifers behind me every day. When you have 636 people, when every day you wake up to testimonials of people saying, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate what you did for me. A troll could never amount, a 1,000 troll comments could never amount to one of these testimonials. If a troll ever got a testimonial, one of these testimonials is a blessing. I've received hundreds throughout my life from people all around the world. Look at this. It goes on and on and on and on. You can sit here literally for a day and a half or more and read every single testimonial written here. All the lives we've changed, everything that we've done, the positivity that we spread, and what we do in the channel. Just wanted to say thank you. Never learned more than your Discord. Joined about a week ago and it already paid off. Discord is great. 3 commas is paid. Trading view is paid. Just from what I learned from you. All right. Okay. AMP, RSI setting. Let's take a look at AMP. And we did go over the RSI resetting. The dollar's about to pump right now, which says that Bitcoin's about to dump on you. We're seeing it happen right now. Bitcoin down to 21,130. Says that's about to occur. That would still keep this falling wedge intact that we've been making all day here. Slight bullish divergence. Some exaggerated, but not too good though. Let's take a look at AMP. AMP was looking nice recently, right? Ampleforth, if I'm correct. AMP USDT here. There's AMP and there's Ampleforth. They're both not exactly the same. This is AMP on KuCoin. I remember us recently doing AMP. I don't know though. Sean, you're the man, dude. I hope you hear me. I love you, Sean. Thank you for all your hard work. Let me see here, AMP. Just like everything else, 4 hours beat to the ground. This is tough. I'll be honest. This is a tough chart. To me, it's the bear flag right there. You broke out, broke back in. Pump back up. If you don't break resistance, you're likely to dump to the downside. Daily's probably not in your favor like everything else. Yeah. Falling wedge, though, could break out and flip on you. 1 hour's coming down. And look, the 1 hour's in like a descending triangle, which is a bearish pattern, but a 50-50 pattern. When I see this type of stuff, I wait out the 1 hour. Now the 50 minutes is trying to flip the 1 hour up a little bit. I don't know. Honestly, I'm leaving this one alone. Like, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And I usually don't do that, but it's just a mess. Look at it. Price action is just a complete mess. I basically wouldn't touch it until it gets above this zone. Then I would think about actually swing trading it. That's how I play stuff like this. But that's a mess. I have to be honest, like that was a very challenging chart. Honestly, if it's challenging, this is what you got to do. You remove everything, and you got to see if you can see something different. And when in doubt, zoom out a little bit. I mean, only thing I can say about this is like, can it form a bowl and eventually like start to find a bottom? That's really all I can say. Let's go DXY. One more little pump of the 7, but you need to start coming back down, baby. And there's your Bitcoin short. Play it out a little bit. And look, that's not how I had the short. I had the short like this. Remember? And look, that daily says you're going to make 100% gains on this short. Look at that, pushing up. 4 says you're cooked, and you're coming back down like this. And you're headed back to the bottom of the wedge. You'd like to see this dump. If it doesn't dump, that's going to be your short area. Massive gains out of this to the upside possible. Remember, we played the 7-minute idea, and we talked about this being a flag. There's the double top. Monday is the hardest time to trade. Most false signals for Bitcoin in the history of Bitcoin. They'll go up and down and up, flip it around, Sunday night into Monday. Worst time to trade in your life. I'll tell you that right now. Worst time to trade in your entire life. Hands down. Yawning is contagious. It is. Everyone is trying to join the 99 Problems group. Funny. Good. Love learning. Is so good to see you back in the blue. She's funny. You guys are funny. Study the milkshake theory. It's worth it. Thank you, Crypto Baker. I honestly don't put anything in my mind, and I already know what I'm going to research for the next 7 days. I know what books I'm going to read. I know what videos I'm going to watch. I don't put things in my mind randomly. That is how I started becoming successful. Like, I won't study the milkshake theory. You know, I may study it a long time. Isn't the milkshake theory that the milkshakes break down at McDonald's over and over again? That's what I thought it was. And there's something wrong with the milkshake machines? I don't know, but we'll join the group today again. Had to take care of parents last few months after dad got a brain hemorrhage. All taken care of now. Back in the game. Shout out to Digit2Cal. I love you, man. No worries, bro. We're here for you no matter what. Adam 3S inverted head and shoulders. Sam, you're the man, bro. Every day, man, just go out here and changing lives. Keep doing the good work, bro. Thank you, man. It's about the dollar appreciating, I think. I check out over 10 books at a time. Normally, maybe 2 will be good. Super Chats, RSI settings. I went over the RSI settings already. He asked me about that, and we talked about them. When is the RSI resetting? I said I'm not changing the settings. They're exactly the same. It's just the one with divergences. I did go over that. Thank you, East Jordan. Thank you for making sure I did, though. Sam, you should start a book club. I like books, man. Just shorted Matic on this tip. Let's take a look at Matic 3S. I don't know, though. I'd be careful. I'm seeing indecision all over the place. Like, look, that 7 minutes about to dump on you. I wouldn't short that right now. You know? I'm sorry. You do whatever makes you happy, but that's a descending triangle. They break down nastily. And you're about to dump here on this is about to dump. I wouldn't short Matic right now at all. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. I won't tell you what to do with your life. You do whatever makes you happy. But right now, that's telling me that's about to dump. Pretty good percentage, too. Anyway, it's about the dollar gets so strong and other countries suffer. Not trying to mess with your defiance, LOL. It's about how the dollar gets strong in other countries. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Crypto Baker, you're the man, dude. You approached me properly. Matic is the only coin pumping right now, right? So this guy wants to short it. Matic 3L then. That's not true. MSWAP was pumping too. Look, Matic about to break parabolically out of this 7-minute rising wedge. Rising wedges can break out parabolic if the 7-minute is low. I mean, that's about to be a pump right there. So I wouldn't short Matic. I would long Matic for 12% gains. Boom, look at that. We just told you. Rec is pumping. Thank God, because I'm in that trade. How good is it pumping, though? Please show me some big moves. Yes. Yes. Show me the gains, baby. Show me the gains for whack. We were talking about this tightness. 4-hour tightness, too. Getting so tight in the zone. See that? We had this cup and handle. It did blast, right? And then we had this handle with blast. That's kind of a cup and handle, too. Wreck. I'm personally in the REQ trade. Gains on the live, baby. Gains on the live. Gains on the... No, I get gains when I'm live. 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 SRM USDT, please. You asked about that yesterday, too. Interesting. SRM. Someone holding steady on Serum Labs. A connection to the Solana idea. Serum. We talked about it yesterday, breaking out of this cup and handle. Lo and behold, it did. 4-hour looks absolutely beautiful. Serum. So we talked about this yesterday on the live, and we nailed it. Shout out to anyone that may or may not have got that knowledge, educated themselves, and made 12% on Serum. However, right now, it's flagging out. So watch this flag on the 1 hour. Maintain a flag. That is great. Measured move out of the flag when the 21-day moving average hits price action and the stochastics reset. So you're looking for a reset in Stokes unless the 50-minute are ready to burn, which I think they are. It's interesting. You're in indecision. I like what I'm seeing here. 4-hour just getting started, and with a green candle, why not trade the 4-hour cup and handle to the upside here? We talked about this yesterday. Thank you so much for putting that on the radar. This looks likely to play to the upside. Serum. And how many more gains does it have? 33, 34% gains possibly coming out of Serum Labs. Thank you so much for the USDT idea. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat from Serum. Come on, peeps. Hit that like button for the omelets. Come on, peeps. Hit that like for omelets. Do it. Smash that like for the onion and mushroom omelets, please. Smash that like button, everybody. Gains on the live. I get gains on my live. Matic is in an uptrend. Don't go against the trend. Short Adam. Adam 3S inverted head and shoulder on the 15-minute. Choose a crypto. Adam 3S. That's going to follow Bitcoin. So if these Matic in... I don't see how Adam's gonna short, you know. You're 4 hours overbought, pushing down. I see the shoulder, head and shoulder, but nah, not really, my dude. It didn't really make the right shoulder, you know. I'd be careful shorting Adam right now. That says more downside, technically. 1 hour's overbought. No, 1 hour's oversold now. Cosmos SDK, interesting. It might make a short now. It might make a round. It might shoulder, head. It might make the right shoulder. It's possible. It's possible. Mixed signals on a Monday, I'll tell you that. The SRM point of control retest would be at 98. It wouldn't be at 98. It would be psychological support at $1. If it breaks at 98 or $1, it's likely to fight $1 again. So no matter what you find, when you have psychological $1, that's going to have to be your region. You're going to have to bounce off $1. If you bounce off 198, then $1 will become resistance, you know. But I could be wrong. I'll check the P&L tomorrow. Yeah. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin one last time before we jump on out of here. Battling 20,000, right? Can we hold 20K? 15-minute desperately wants to break back to the upside, but going sideways here. Okay. So remember, we've given you the 7-minute, the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily, and the 2-week, and the weekly. We've given you like every single chart you can get for Bitcoin. Your omelet is ready, man. Get out of here already. You need somebody like Wifer. There's love right there. She made me an omelet? Really? Mushroom and unroom omelet with your name on it. Thank you, babe. I was wondering why someone kept saying omelet. I'm like, where did the omelets come from? I can't see the chat like I used to. A buddy of mine went to the mushroom convention in Colorado. He told me, oh yeah. Let's not get into that stuff now. Let's kind of, I listen to Technical Analysis for Dummies, 3rd edition by Barbara Rockefeller on audio while in the sauna every morning. It's probably a good idea. Come on, peeps, hit that like for the omelets. You guys are funny, man. So we're watching this flag here on the 15-minute. 15-minute is attempting to break back to the top of the channel, like so. I don't like where the 1 hour is. It wants to dump on us. There has to be some movement above resistance, or it's likely we're going to dump back down here. The 4 hour is oversold and is desperately, but it's pinned, and we could even see more downside while it's being pinned. All right? And the daily is overbought and wants to come down on you. We need the 4 hour to make the daily do this little swing up to save grace. We do have a trend that has been established. We have a low, we have a high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high on Bitcoin, not on the total market cap, which I found funny. On Bitcoin, we must put in a higher high right here on this 4 hour in this zone. We end up somewhere here, we double bottom, and we lose that idea of a trend. So that's why we're watching the 50-minute closely. That's why we're going over this. Also, there's an idea here that you're in this channel. Actually, you could be retesting the top diagonal trend here. See that? We don't want to break back in this pattern. You break back in this pattern, you can dump out of the pattern. There's your Bitcoin update. You're watching the 15-minute to see if it can get above this zone here, which is a point of control. Also, if you grab this zone here on the backline and you grab your volume fixed profile range, you're going to see your POCs. One here between 20,003 and 20,006, and one here at about 20,200, between 20,001 and 20,300 area. See, these are two POCs. You're right below a POC right now, which is a point of control. We want to see us break above the point of control here on the 15-minute. If not, it's likely we roll over and head back down to about 19,800 area, 19,090. So there's your Bitcoin update. Stay focused, stay cool. Watch your support and resistance. Short resistance, long support. I'm the cryptolifer. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my videos. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I'll educate you every single day. I'll show you shapes, support and resistance, stochastics, moving averages, and divergences and more. Everybody, I love you. I have a beginner's course every single Tuesday from 3 to 5. It's $99 to jump on into the course. There it is. Learn the language of the charts with the cryptolifer. I love teaching it. I think you'll love learning it with me. I can't wait to see you there. Everyone have a great day. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you back on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. We did it. We banged it. We had a beautiful week, a beautiful vacation, but it's time to get to work. It's time to get to brass tacks. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your life. You only have one. Peace. I gotta hit the elevator down now. Ah. To sign up for class, I saw someone just ask, oh, that was horrible, huh? This guy sentenced to 12 years in prison. Keep your hands off the kids, man. Look at this here. Especially my kids, man. So look here. If you go to my video, I'm going to shave today too, by the way. I'm going to shave. But go down here, right here. This is simple. Tutoring and consulting, click there right away. And then beginner's crypto course, click on that right there. Hit next, and you can pay with PayPal right away and get registered for the class. And you can pick the class Tuesday on the 12th, right there, and register for any one of these classes. It's so easy and simple. You can email cryptolifers if you want to pay in cryptocurrency. Now I'm gone.